Hey, welcome back. Today we are talking about local folklore, and there's an event happening this weekend in Lexington celebrating all things monster. We've got Seth Breedlove joining us by phone this afternoon to tell us more about Cryptid Con, Bigfoot, monsters, and legends. Thanks for chatting with us.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Okay, so you are the owner of Small Town Monsters. I know we've chatted before about some of your documentaries filmed here in Kentucky, but tell us more about your background for folks who might not know, and also what drove you to really want to tell those types of stories that you tell in those documentaries.
Oh, yeah. I've been doing this since 2015, and in 2015 I covered a kind of a local Bigfoot sighting that took place here in Ohio. And since then, we have created a production company called Small Town Monsters that makes documentaries around the United States, all about Bigfoot and UFOs and that kind of thing. And we have done work in Kentucky, like you said. And we just cover local folklore and its impact on rural communities, as well as whether or not some of these things that are said to exist actually do exist.
Speaking of your work, I want to have you tell us more about Bloodlines, the Jersey Devil Curse.
Yeah, that actually just dropped yesterday. It's our latest feature-length documentary. It came out on Amazon and iTunes and all the major VOD platforms. Like I said, it's a feature-length documentary that covers the legend of the Jersey Devil, which is this winged half-horse creature that is said to roam the Pine Barrens of New Jersey. We kind of cover the origin of that legend and how it spread throughout the state and became what it is today.
Awesome. Speaking of all of this, I want to get into this weekend's Cryptid Con and what people can expect here this weekend.
Yeah, so Cryptid Con I've been a part of this event for at least the last 5 years. It's one of my favorite cryptid-themed events. It's put on by some really good friends of mine, the Kirklands, and my friend Jeff Waldridge, and they're really great local Kentucky folk who have a passion for cryptids and folklore, and they invite some of the biggest names in cryptozoology and the paranormal out to Lexington, and we do this event called Cryptid Con, which is basically like a Comic Con that is centered around the paranormal. And we're going to be there this Saturday and Sunday as part of their guest list. We're actually a sponsor of the event, but the guest list is extensive. It includes some television celebrities like Cliff Barackman, who's on Finding Bigfoot, and the Mountain Monsters cast. It's like a great family-friendly event, and it's something you can take the kids to, and they'll have a blast looking at all the vendors' items and meeting some of their favorite, Bigfoot hunters and ghost hunters and that kind of thing. And like I said, we do it every year, and it's one of our absolute favorite events. We're a sponsor this year, so we're actually really excited to play a part in supporting the event because it's given back so much to us and to the community as well. I think it brings a lot of people in from out of the area, which is one of the biggest pluses to these types of events, is they bring people that normally might not come to that area into the area because they're interested in these, Bigfoot and Mothman topics.
Absolutely. Well, I've got you on the phone too. I want you to talk about an event that you're working on already for next year called Monster Fest.
Yeah, Monster Fest is our own sort of Comic-Con centric event. We're holding it here in Canton, Ohio, which is around the area that we're based in. And I guess it's similar. It's comparable to Cryptid Con, but Cryptid Con's obviously been doing it for a lot longer, and they set the groundwork for what we're doing. But it's taking place next June 3rd here in Canton, and like I said, we're very excited about it.
We're going to have to check in with you next year. Seth, I want to thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.